Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookahanonymous_. Alright? Maybe to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookahanonymous_. Alright, now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, it's been a very rough 2 weeks for popular prankster Bubba 100. He's most notable for his pranks that he does to rappers, usually young drill rappers from New York in particular. About a week ago, drill rapper Nas EBK was actually arrested and charged for one of the pranks that he did along with Bubba, where it went left and resulted in Nas pulling out a knife, threatening to use it on the individual when the guy showed that he wasn't with all the joking prank stuff. Now, some people actually pointed fingers at Bubba, stating that he's the reason Nas was locked up because he volunteered him into doing the silly pranks in the first place. But of course, that wasn't enough for the young prankster, because as of last night, he found himself on an episode of When Playing with the Wrong One Goes Wrong. And oh yeah, for y'all that haven't seen the video, y'all can go to our official Instagram page at hookahanonymous_ and watch it there. Y'all know YouTube might end up taking the video down for violence purposes or whatever. But honestly, watching the video, all I seen was a case of this new generation versus the old generation. And I'll explain why I say that. Now, it all started when Bubba was doing what he usually does. He was interviewing Maino, asking the usual questions he asked before leading up to his prank. Now, before it got to the point where Maino put hands on him, Bubba asked Maino if he could see his chain, right? He tells Maino he wants to see his chain, he wants to put it on, see how it feels. At that point, Maino looks uninterested because he see Bubba just playing around. He tells Bubba he just chatting, and he looked like he's actually about to walk off. Next thing you know, Bubba tells him one more question, and Maino waits for him to ask. Now, out of all the questions and all the things in the world, he asks Maino, quote, "On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad do you think I'll beat your A word?" And then boom, almost instantly, Maino proceeds to choke him out, like just straight choked him. Then the video, that's where you see him choking Bubba. He telling him, "I told you stop playing with me." You know, typical OG remarks. And you could tell that he didn't want to hurt the kid, but he gave him one of those chokes where it's like, I'm sure now Bubba is going to think twice about who he plays with. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, at first I thought it was all staged, because that's part of Bubba's pranks. He says some off the wall stuff to drill rappers and they act like they're going to beat him up or whatever, but it's usually just staged. But this didn't seem staged at all. And as far as Maino, I see people calling Maino corny and saying he should have never did that. He's just a kid. He's just doing pranks. He didn't have to put hands on him. He's young, right? But that's the point. Maino's a grown man with a child. You can't just sit here and play with everybody thinking that it's okay just because you pranking them, because everyone isn't going to find it funny. And not only that, you can't tell people how to react when they feel disrespected. You know, asking another grown man, "How bad do you think I'll beat your A word?" That's not even funny. You know, maybe the kids it is, but this is why you got to learn and choose how to pick your poison. You know, one thing about a lot of these kids, they don't understand respect. And whether it's a prank or not, it's just certain things you don't do. It's certain things you don't play with. It's certain people you don't play with. And it seems like Bubba had to learn the hard way, unfortunately. And you know what's funny? I know that Bubba probably didn't even learn his lesson. You know, all he thinking is, well, F it, I just went viral. Or I just got some good content. But one of these days, you're going to come across the wrong person thinking that they care that it's a prank, and the outcome may be worse. You know, everybody, like I said, everybody doesn't play the same. Everybody takes disrespect differently. And you can't tell people how to react when they feel disrespected. You know, everybody reacts differently. So I hope he takes heed, and the next time, you know, don't go around playing with everyone, because the results could be just like this. I know he's embarrassed, man. He got choked out in front of literally everybody, and somebody recorded it. So it's not just, "Oh, yo, I heard Bubba got choked out by Maino." No, it's actually on, you know, footage. So that's pretty much it, y'all. Let me know how y'all feel about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. And I'm out.